Hi, how are you?
Alden Sperber
Nice to meet
from
you.
Harvard Elementary second grade,
Wonderful.
and I am here to do a school project.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So, who runs the business?
The business is currently being run by myself and the chef. The chef, his name is Chris Lung. And we have wonderful managers and we have wonderful staff. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry.
So you get to control the music too?
Well, sometimes when it's not loud enough or it's too loud, I have to make adjustments. But I just want things to be perfect for everybody so they can enjoy the ice cream. But really, the people who run the company are the staff. They're the real key people in the company. Scoopers, the managers, all the people making the ice cream around the clock. We have like a little kitchen. So not a big, it's kind of a big kitchen. You know Willy Wonka, the movie? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Kind of a small version of that going on with the crazy flavors we're making. It's a lot of fun.
Who works there?
We have a chef. We have a sous chef, which is a assistant chef, or in French it means under the chef, sous chef. We have scoopers. We have sundae makers, and we also have managers.
So, how many people are that in all?
So for this company alone, there's over 30 people.
What do you sell?
We have 10 original flavors and 10 new seasonal flavors every single quarter. And we also have banana splits, seasonal sundaes, vanilla bean, chocolate, fudge, and banana splits and s'mores that are year-round. And also peanut butter and jelly ice cream sandwiches year-round as well.
When did Cloud 10 begin and where?
It was May of 2012, and we were at my house, and I was having a bad day, and I really was upset because I wanted to build a new building, because that's my other job, and the city was giving me a hard time, even though I love the city and how they permit things, and they basically were taking a long time, and instead of getting upset, I wanted to have a banana split, and I couldn't find a good banana split. And the chef said, well, I'll make one for you. And I said, okay. And I said, what are you gonna make? He said, well, what's your favorite flavor? And I said, Rocky Road. And he made me Nutella marshmallow ice cream. And I said, oh my goodness, is this what ice cream tastes like? And he says, yep. And I said, well, I think people would like this in Houston. Can you make me your banana split? And he did. And then all of a sudden, some restaurant said, we'll buy whatever you're making. This is so delicious. And then what happened next? We were ranked top 10 in America within 6 months of being the best ice cream in the country.
That's amazing.
Yes, that's for a bad day to go that way. It's pretty good.
You recently opened in the Heights,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Why did you open in the Heights?
But the Heights is such a wonderful neighborhood. So I grew up on Candlelight Street, which is by Pinemont and Shepherd, and I moved when I was 10 years old to the Rice University area, and I always remember this neighborhood being such a wonderful neighborhood to grow up in. Even though it was a little further away from the Heights, we always used to come to the Heights to go see my dad at work. He's a doctor. So the Heights is a neighborhood that I think is up and coming, it's growing, and we wanted to be somewhere where we can be available to all the really scientific ice cream eaters, which is right across the Donovan Park, which is a children's park.
Why did you choose to start this business?
You know, we didn't plan to do a business with it. It was a complete surprise when the banana split was just so delicious. How could we not share it with the world?
How did Cloud 10 impact the community?
You know, it's a funny question you ask that, because you would think that people would be proud of all my other companies and projects, but really, you found out that what people care about the most in life is what makes people happy, and ice cream is something very important to people. and it's been a very, very nice feeling, very special feeling.
You have very unique flavors. What's your favorite?
I love vanilla bean ice cream because he takes the actual vanilla bean plant from Madagascar and takes the vanilla bean, breaks it down by hand, and makes ice cream properly. And our ice cream takes 3 days to make, so it's really amazing ice cream. And since this company is all about putting all of its energy back into the company, we don't spare a single penny to make sure it's not perfect. Everything's always done right.
How do you decide the new ice cream flavors?
That is all done by Chef Chris Long, who is from Houston, Rising Star Chef, which is very rare award to get. It is also an accolade that came out of New York, which is very, very picky, hand-selected group. Rising Star Chefs are a very respected organization. He also decides the flavors because we take a trip once a year somewhere around the world, and this year was Mexico City, and that's why you'll see so many chilies and ice cream flavors this year with avocados and mangoes.
And PB&J.
And PB&J is something that you can't. How do you not love PB&J? That's an original flavor though. So the seasonal flavors are going to change with the trips that we take over the years. And of course, maple butter ice cream is so amazing during Thanksgiving time.
How do you create the recipes?
So the recipes have a secret compartment to them that I can't tell you, but the chef does take 3 days to make them, and every flavor is done properly with infusion process, which is why whenever you eat our ice cream, it melts in our mouth with no chunks in it. Sometimes we do have a jam in there, but very rarely do we add any chunks. Only a handful of flavors have some marshmallows or something inside of them, but most of them are done from scratch with pure natural ingredients. There are no oils or colors. It is all from Mother Nature.
Do you have people to sample or taste them to finalize the recipe?
I can tell you that I take sheer pride in making sure that all of the flavors are done 100%. Oh, hey.
What are you doing?
How are you? I'm sorry, I'm in an interview right now. Sorry. How are you? I'm sorry about that. So all the flavors are tasted by me and by anybody else who happens to be there, including my little brother, who's a doctor as well. And every now and then we like to have new taste testers if you're ever free.
Why did that happen again? What's your favorite thing about Cloud 10?
There's so many things I love about Cloud 10. So many things. But really what I love the most about it is that it's a place where everyone forgets about everything of the day and they get to come in and just enjoy something that makes them feel happy. And I get to meet wonderful people like you.
Whoops. And tell me about the name.
So, such a funny question. So how would we come up with the name, right? So, I was thinking of a name, Chef was thinking of a name, and we couldn't come up with a name. So I said, Chef, you and I aren't going to figure this out. We need to talk to some really intelligent children. So he went and talked to his little cousins who were 5 and 6 years old, and he said, we need to name the company that would be great for ice cream. And they said, well, how do you make ice cream? And he go, well, you add air after you freeze milk, and you make the base. And they go, air like clouds? Yeah, it's kind of cloudy in the ice cream. And they go, oh, well, Cloud 9 is the best place in the world. And his cousin goes, well, Cloud 10's better than it. And we're called Cloud 10 Creamery for that reason. And the reason why we're a creamery is because it gives us the flexibility to make anything with dairy, not just ice cream.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. It's such an honor to be interviewed by you. Thank you for thinking of us. Such a beautiful and intelligent student.
We were actually trying to kind of tell the company quickly because we thought it might be a popular place.
Well, only popular because of people like you, so thank you.
Well, we thought like a lot of people might want to interview this place, and we didn't want to have it fill up too much.